less than 3 lakh cases, between 2 and 3 lakh cases in the country. So this is a significantly positive signs, though could be called an early sign when we are seeing a decline in the number of cases and a bit of control over the COVID-19 situation. Right now, today, in the last 24 hours, we have seen 2,22,315 new cases in the country, while we have also seen 3,02,544 patients who have recovered in the last 24 hours and have gone back home. Right now, our active cases in the country are 27,20,716, and you will also recall that a couple of days back we had over 37 lakh active cases in the country at a time, and this is, I think, a sustained fall from that 37 lakhs at one time to almost 27 lakhs now. Although unfortunate deaths in the country in the last 24 hours have been 4,465, with the maximum from Maharashtra 1,320, Karnataka 624, Tamil Nadu 422 and UP 231. Also, right now 16 states in the country, they currently have a very high positivity rate. They are Karnataka, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, West Bengal, Odisha, Rajasthan, Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Goa, Manipur, Puducherry, Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Sikkim and Lakshadweep. Then just to update you about the vaccination status in the country, till morning today, our latest data informs us that we have already given 19 crore 60 lakh 51,962 doses to our countrymen, and even today we have 1 crore 60 lakh 57,858 doses which are still available with the states to vaccinate people at this point of time. And also in the pipeline, when we say in the pipeline, it means that which are likely to be delivered in the next 2-3 days, we have another 21 lakh 8,160 doses for the states. Then, as we always brief the GOM, that till now cumulatively we have tested 33 crore 71 lakh 1,118 people in the country for COVID-19, and like last week, in spite of being a Sunday, when I said that normally on Sunday we have less number of tests, but even in the last 24 hours we tested 19 lakh 28,127 people in the country through 2,563 laboratories. And you will all recall that when we started having our GOMs in February, March last year, we had just about one lab in this country. Then to update you about the two important things, the remdesivir injections. Till now, we have already through the central government sent 70.61 lakh remdesivir vials to the states, and have already given 45,735 ventilators to the states. In the last meeting, we had a detailed presentation around genome sequencing, the whole genome sequencing that's happening in the country. So just to update you about that, till now 25,739 samples have been sequenced so far by INSACOG, and out of this 9,508 samples have been found to have variants of concern in the country, and this variant B1.617 has been found in 5,271 samples, which is almost 65%, making it one of the most common mutations that has been detected till now. And we have ensured that a sentinel surveillance system and a strategy has been put in place, and the states have been requested regularly to send samples for this whole genome sequencing accordingly. Then to just brief you about the latest situation around one of the most talked about subject these days, that is around mucormycosis. So we know that there has been a recent rise in the number of cases of mucormycosis in many states, and we have taken note of this, and many actions have been taken for advice, with the advice of the relevant experts, and we had requested the states to issue notifications to make this disease notifiable, so that the central government also knows in detail the extent of the numbers, and so that the strategies could be about drug availability, etc., could be planned accordingly. So by now 19 states have already issued notifications and made it a notifiable disease under the Epidemics Act, and the format for notifying is already available on the portal, and the states have been requested to take timely action. Till today morning, as per the portal, 5,424 cases have been reported from 18 states, and these most of the cases that have been reported are the bigger states where these cases are reported are Gujarat 2,165, Maharashtra 1,188 cases, UP 663, Madhya Pradesh 519, Haryana 339, and Andhra Pradesh 248. Then out of these 5,424 cases of mucormycosis, we have seen that 4,556 cases have history of COVID-19 infection, while 875 cases are amongst non-COVID patients, and diabetes was present in 55% of the patients. As we have said it on number of occasions, that we have been forewarning, issuing advisories, and through our experts it is being communicated that indiscriminate use of steroids must be avoided, and diabetes must be treated thoroughly and meticulously as best as possible. There is a lot of concern in the country about the availability of amphotericin B, a drug which is in fact the most effective drug for handling the black fungus or the mucormycosis cases. So I have to inform this group that already our relevant ministry, pharmaceuticals, they have already ordered 9 lakh vials for import of this drug. 50,000 have already been received by the country, and in another 7 days from now the department expects that around 3 lakh vials would be available through this import mechanism. Then of course we are also simultaneously through the SOPs etc. we have strengthened that, because there has been an incidence of a larger spread of cases in the peri-urban and the rural and the tribal areas. So we have ensured that the community-based services and the primary health level infrastructure etc. in these areas is equipped and oriented to manage COVID-19, and this aspect is being followed with the states. The standard operating procedures on COVID-19 containment and management in these peri-urban, rural as well as the tribal areas are being strengthened for testing, containment and the management of the COVID cases in the rural areas. Also, we are ensuring that the primary healthcare facilities and health facilities in the private sector in these areas, they also play a significant role in delivering health services to the population. These issues are being actively pursued with the states through various video conferences and are being monitored regularly, because the involvement of the rural areas has been an area of significant concern for all of us. So with these few opening remarks, we have today two presentations for this meeting. One is by Dr. Sujit Singh, who is going to update us on the epidemiological aspects and the incidence of COVID, how the things are moving and how they have progressed in the last week. And then another will be by Ms. Aparna ji from the Ministry of Pharmaceuticals, who is going to brief us in detail about the availability of the various relevant drugs for COVID-19 and what is being done by the government and what has been achieved till now and what do we hope to achieve in the near future. So with these few words, once again I thank all of you. I have with me Shri Hardeep Singh Puri ji and dear Mansukh Bhai here. Our Chaube ji has joined us online, and our External Affairs Minister is traveling to US. Once again welcome to all the senior officials and members of this group. And with this I request Dr. Sujit Singh ji to please present us with the latest situation of COVID in the country.
नमस्कार, मैं हूं मानक गुप्ता। अगर आपको हमारा ये वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो इसे लाइक और शेयर जरूर करें, और हाँ, हमें सब्सक्राइब और फॉलो करना ना भूलें ताकि आप देश और दुनिया की कोई खबर मिस ना करें। तो जुड़े रहिए हमारे साथ और देखते रहिए News 24।